foul ball there. Saldana went deep in his most recent game. Comes up empty. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Batting in, the second baseman, Tampa.
Check swing, he held up, and that's ball one.
Ball two.
That one in there across the letters. Out towards right center field. McDaniel. Long run. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Charlie
That's
Fox
upstairs.
stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. There's a line drive to left field. And the bad jump puts this one out of reach. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw. Safe at second. He legs out the double.
A lot of hitters tell themselves line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Man on second, 2 down.
Ball, that's down.
That one kicks away from the catcher. Runner holds. Count goes to 2-1. Man at second. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. That one the other way. It's a leap and grab for the out.
Generally, not the type of great play you expect from a first baseman, but he does a great job of hauling that one down.
Set for the bottom of the third, and here's the catcher, Roger Saunders.
Ball, that's in.
Next offering is fouled back. Stays alive. One and two now. Got him swinging.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide, And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
First, heading for two. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Victor Gallegos, the next to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. Check swing, and he went 0-2 now. He's down looking. Now he's challenging a called strike.
Well, you know that's going to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Right side, hard hit. Lebowski steps on the bag, got the out.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop, Cody.
Now one out to right. McAllister gets under it, and that will end the inning. The Lions lead it 1-0. Start of the fourth, and stepping in for the Rays, Lance Turner. Check swing. He went. Strike one. Next offering is fouled back. Gomez Phelps over to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter, Syracuse. Right.
Ball one.
Light, 35 years old, and he's been wearing out home plate lately. He scored 10 times in the last 10 games.
Hey!
This one in the air right field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Now, Dan McAllister. McAllister in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4.
That's ball 2.
Fouls one off. 2-2. on the ground, right side. The flip, there's one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're midway in the fourth. The Lions out front here, 1-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. Stepping in, Forrest DeMonte. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Hey! That's ball 2.
That one ripped, but foul. In the air, right field.
That ball's
And it's a
foul.
foul ball. The 2-2 on the way. Good job to fight that one off. Next one misses, and now it's 3-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Lions, the right fielder.
And here is Fred Diaz. Fly to left his first time. And that one is lifted in the air. Prado under it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Lions, third baseman, number 1. It's J.D. Carter.
Ball 1.
Now this one gets away from the catcher. The throw into second, and he's out.
Got him. That's an out.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. The Lions on top 1-0. Ready now for the 5th inning, and stepping in for the Rays, Trevor Prado. Pulls that one foul.
Well, these Rays, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Outside, ball 1. Swings and misses. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Hey!
comes up empty. That's strike two.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Down.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Saldana.
Johnny Saldana next to hit for the Rays. Grounded out his first time. That's in there. 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Fought off foul.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. Back after this on the show. Bottom of the inning, leading off, Xavier Carter.
Third baseman, number 1, Xavier Carter.
Ball.
Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 2.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Yeah.
Swings through that one. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Slings to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Up next for Syracuse, the center fielder, number 4, James.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 away.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Sliced hard but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. That is the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 5. The Lions have the advantage, 1-0. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. So digging in, Sammy Camacho.
Second baseman, Sammy Camacho.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Bullpen activity starting up now. Kurt McLaughlin, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Miller also throwing.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
The 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
That's a ball. Aye.
Raised down by a run, and we're in the top half of the sixth. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. Struck him out without a swing. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Lebowski in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but
sets him down on strikes, and he strikes out the side here in the 6th. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. Major League Baseball is on the show. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the second baseman, Alonso Gomez Phelps. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Michael Vaughn, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Rosales warming up as well. And down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
And that's in for a strike. The 0-2.
Pretty
That's a
frugal
ball.
guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one. That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
just
Ball, that's
missed.
upstairs.
Fly ball down the line. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Payoff pitch. In the air to left center. Prado on the move. And there's 2 away.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop, Cody.
So up next, Cody Berger. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Fly ball down the line. McAllister. Long run on his horse. Can't get there. This one lands foul. 2 down, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Bounced out to short. Turner. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. The Lions with the lead 1-0. Kurt McLaughlin on to pitch out of the pen here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Hey! Ball, that's low.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Line drive, base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
That one is absolutely belted. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
2 bases.
That's a bittersweet moment right there. This game could easily be tied up right now, but they'll need to stay focused on the positives. And they have 2 runners in scoring position with a chance to take the lead late in this game. And that's good news for this offense. But, yeah, the defense feels like they caught a break, no doubt.
And here is Dan McAllister. McAllister in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Swing and a chopper. Tosses to first, and that is a big first out. Now up for Tampa Bay, Trevor Prado.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. You walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
Whoa, that's down.
the ground to the left. Berger throws to first in time, and there are 2 outs. Inside, just missed.
Ball 2.
Way outside, and it's 3-0. Saldana in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And on second, 2 down. That's in there. That's strike 1. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Kurt McLaughlin won't go any further, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Mark Miller on the pitch here. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. In time. Nicely done. They get out of the jam. 1 run in the inning, but they lead 2. 7th inning stretch time. All tied 1-1. A new arm into the game, the righty, Stuart Suzuki.
Power slider guy, Boo. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. McAllister towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch. 1 away. Big time out, leading off the home 7th.
Yeah!
And a base hit up the middle. So the go-ahead run is on base with an out. Fred Diaz getting ready to hit.
Nope, that's down.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Ball to strike.
A two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away. And when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away. And that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Here's a 2-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. 1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. pitch misses
that ball went out.
and now it's 3-2.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Payoff pitch. On the ground, 2 ball. There's 1. On to first.
No, he's out.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And stepping in for the Rays, Sammy Camacho. Movement in the bullpen, Julius Lopes preparing to come on if needed. Lindstrom getting loose as well. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1.
Got to be down in the zone with that 2-seamer if you're gonna be effective with it.
Now he breaks as bad as it's put in play. In plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down here at the top of the 8th.
Got to feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes, and then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jeffrey Lebowski. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2 down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. McDaniel under it. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. All tied 1-1. On to the bottom of the 8th, Xavier Carter. Up now, he's among the league leaders in homers, and each one feels like it's launched into orbit.
Pitchers try to avoid him, but when they don't, boom. His impact shows up as consistently as anyone in the league.
Yeah, Siggy, he doesn't just hit it far, he hits it loud.
Yeah, the ballpark doesn't stand a chance when he squares it up, Boog. That tater total just keeps climbing.
Tater total! Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fastball for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
McAllister on the move to the gap. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
For Syracuse, the catcher, Watson.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Stuart Suzuki will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New pitcher on now, Eric Denson. And he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball. At the plate, Roger Saunders.
Ball! That pitch is out.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
This one in the air right field, and it stays fair. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
That's the ball.
Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Now this is in the air down the line. And a foul ball.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Here's a 1-2. Got him looking for the strikeout.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
A new pitcher in the game, Freddie Lindstrom. And the batter will be the shortstop, Lance Turner, 1 for 3.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
On the ground to third. Slings it across. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter, Martin Knight.
And he swings through that one. Close one. Doesn't get the call. Ball 1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Here's the 0-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
It gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on.
McAllister at the plate now. That's ball one. Two down, nobody on. Out towards right center field. McDaniel on the move to the alley. And that is that. So they go quietly there. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the ninth. All tied 1-1. And we're back. Digging in, Victor Gallegos.
Designated hitter, Victor Gallegos.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Flips it, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Leo Guardado, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Vaughn, the lefty, warming up as well. And it's through for a hit. And the winning run is aboard.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with one down. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on the pitch like he did right there.
Forrest Demonte will hit next. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the winning run is now in scoring position. Ball one there. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone, so they've still got both their challenges. Winning run at second with one away. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Foul ball still 0-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
0-2 now. That one almost got him. This guy's got good power with one swing. He can win it for him. Oh, this one's plastic. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game.
The kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing in the back. Nice win for the team.
Your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.